We like to believe we are rational creatures. But how often are our decisions made in the quiet pull of fear, hope, or desire? Pathos is persuasion through the heart, and the heart rarely asks permission from the head. Where ethos builds trust and logos builds logic, pathos stirs the passions. It has always been part of rhetoric, sometimes celebrated as the spark of inspiration, sometimes feared as the tool of manipulation. Pathos can be evoked through vivid language, powerful imagery, storytelling, or rhythm. A well-timed pause, an anecdote, or a metaphor can all work to make an argument more than merely logical, to make its listeners feel its hold, rather than merely understand its logic. Consider how speeches use pathos. A political leader invoking national pride, a charity showing the face of a single child rather than quoting statistics, a social media star relying on charisma to sell a product they have never personally used before. These are all ways of influencing our opinions and actions that bypass detached reasoning and go straight to our lived human experience. This is both the beauty and the danger of pathos. Passion can awaken, but it can also mislead. It can unite or divide. It can inspire courage or stoke hatred. Emotions can distort as easily as they can illuminate. Pathos can manipulate as well as inspire. When unchecked by reason and credibility, it can lead us to act on impulse, fear, or prejudice. This is why Aristotle thought rhetoric required balance. Without pathos, persuasion lacks energy, but without logos, pathos becomes blind. Still, we should not mistake emotion for weakness. Human beings are not purely rational creatures. We are moved by stories, by symbols, by rhythms that stir something deeper than calculation. Pathos is not a substitute for truth, but it is often what gives truth its urgency. Rhetoric that endures usually speaks in all three tongues. But pathos is often the spark, the energy that makes an argument not just sound, but memorable and motivational. Empowered by pathos, language breathes and arguments sing. Ideas take root in the soil of human feeling. So the task is not to banish pathos, but to cultivate it and guide its fire. Because in the end. Persuasion is not only about what we think, it is about what ideas we feel are worth thinking.